What is up, everybody? I am NerdRage36, and recently as of recording this, we just got some general information connecting the new Key Arts card, or, well, not the new one, but the Key Arts card that was released not too long ago for Kingdom Hearts Key is connected to the secret episode, Unchained Zero. Now, a lot of people could just brush this off as a minor detail. I mean, like, yeah, it's connected. It's got Skuld, Ephemera, and Kirith. Oh, both Sora, Riku, and Kairi are in there. Sora, Riku, and Kairi are kind of in everything. Like, even if it's just little, little connections, they're there, so it doesn't really matter too much that they're on the card. And plus, in the secret episode, Maleficent does refer to Sora by name. Sora and his friends, so there's no reason to speculate on that. But something that is worth speculating on is that Ventus is also in the card. Ventus is in the card. And actually, this helps lend credence to my theory about Skuld and Ephemera being the original X-Blade, because Ven and Ventus were used to create a replica X-Blade. And for a while, people started to wonder, well, what made Ven so special? Why did Xehanort need him in particular? I assumed that he needed any pure light and pure darkness, so he created his own by splitting Ventus into two halves. But then this information dropped. So why is this so important, and why does this connect to my theory about Skuld and Ephemera? I think Skuld, Ephemera, and the player are connected to Ven. Now hear me out on this. Now, we know already that at the end of the Keyblade War, when the X-Blade was formed and summoned to Fourth Kingdom Hearts, something happened that broke it into the 20 pieces. Now again, we still don't know how it broke or where it was at the end. Again, I have my own theory on how it was formed, but I don't know how it broke. We might see that in back cover. We'll have to wait until December for that little bit of information. But we know it broke. And if I'm right in assuming that Skuld and Ephemera were the original Pure Light and Pure Darkness that made the X-Blade, and it broke, it must have affected them as well. And Skuld and Ephemera were close to us, the player character. And we don't see them in Unchained Zero. So, hear me out on this. What if pieces of Skuld and Ephemera, that were damaged when the X-Blade broke, but not gone completely, eventually merged with our player character? Like, what if something bad happened to our player character, and then just something bad happened to our player character in Unchained. We still have Season 2 of Unchained to play through and see all the cutscenes. Not sure what they're going to do with that, though, now that I think about it. I mean, back cover is the main bulk of Kingdom Hearts Key with the Keyblade War and the Foretellers and all that stuff. But then Season 2, again, we don't know what Season 2 is going to be about. Perhaps we'll see it referenced later in Kingdom Hearts 3. Anyway, that's a topic for another day. But basically what I'm saying is, what if when Skuld and Ephemera's damaged parts finally found the player again? Because the fragmented worlds, like Kairi's grandma said, they got scattered. So what if Skuld and Ephemera got separated from the player after the X-Blade broke? So, we could be doing our job rebuilding a fragmented world, and Skuld and Ephemera's remains are just, wandering around. This could also explain the lanes in between. What if the lanes in between the fragmented worlds were the remaining pieces of Skuld and Ephemera, remaining pieces of their heart even, wandering through and in between the fragmented worlds, looking for us, looking for the player? That could be the origin of the lanes in between. and constantly going in and out of other fragmented worlds could also explain how the keyholes were established. Like, just entire new concepts that have always been there, and we just accept it as fact that it was a part of the universe, but this could explain where they came from. And say at the very end of Unchained Season 2, they find the player character, and they merge with our player character. And like we've seen before with the likes of Roxas and such, when multiple hearts conjoin together, they can create a whole new being. And Roxas was the nobody created from half of Ventus's heart and the power of Sora's heart feeding into that, into Ventus's half heart. So what if 3 broken pieces of 3 different hearts made one heart? Ours, Skuld's, and Ephemera's became one heart after being damaged from something. If Skuld and Ephemera were the original Pure Light and Pure Darkness that made the X-Blade, that explains what happened to them, we might get smoked at the end of Unchained Season 2. This now completely debunks what I thought could be the final cutscene of Unchained Season 2, being the secret episode of Kingdom Hearts Key, but maybe that's still a cutscene later on in Unchained Season 2. We'll have to see. So basically, I'm speculating that Skuld and Ephemera were the original Pure Light and Pure Darkness, created the X-Blade, and when the X-Blade broke, they got damaged. Their damaged hearts looked for us, the player character. We got mortally damaged. We almost died. And then the 3 of us, damaged and unfinished, formed one being, and that became Ventus. And perhaps Xehanort learning about the ancient world, because again, we see he's intrigued by the ancient world. He sees Luxu's Keyblade up on the wall of their master's mantle. It's like, what is all that? So he must have learned tiny tidbits of the ancient world, but that could have been one of them. That the original Pure Light and Pure Darkness found a home within a common friend and was reborn into a brand new person. This became Ventus. I'm not saying like direct reincarnation, but I mean like a new life altogether. He probably doesn't have the memories of these 3, but he definitely has like their heart, their power, their emotions, everything about them except their personality is now inside of Ventus. And like he may have been like born right on that spot and grew up. Like Xehanort and Ericus are teenagers in the little opening for Kingdom Hearts 3 that we saw in the trailer from E3 2015. So maybe like Ventus was created through the 3 coming together a little bit earlier than that, I'd say, but not like super early, because he is younger than Terra and Aqua. So it has to be when Xehanort and Ericus are a little bit older and Xehanort is interested in the ancient world. He could have found out about Ventus's origin and sought him out. He could have, and perhaps Luxu's Keyblade could even be the way that he can tell who is the new Pure Light and Pure Darkness now formed into one being. So basically what I'm trying to say is Ventus could be Skuld, Ephemera, and the player all brought together as one brand new person, and that's why Xehanort wanted to use him specifically to make the replica X-Blade, because Skuld and Ephemera were already the original X-Blade. Holy shit. And this just came from a little snippet online saying, oh yeah, that new Key Arts card that has Ventus in it, yeah, that has to do with Unchained Zero. Oh my god, this has opened up a whole new floodgate of possibilities, story opportunities, and maybe even like finding parallels between existing characters. I mean, we know, like one of the common things in this series is that for each trio, one either falls to darkness or uses darkness. One is light incarnate, well, not incarnate, but one uses light, and one stands in the middle. And maybe that is how Ventus's connection to Terra and Aqua work. Like, Skuld, Ephemera, the player, light, darkness, middle ground. Ventus could be the middle ground because he is all three put together. This could all just be massive speculation, and I could be wrong, but it's one of the fun things about being a Kingdom Hearts fan is that you can speculate, and just the littlest bits of information could lead to huge ideas. And just when we think either they're using too many complicated ideas or they have no idea where they want to go with this series, they make it work. They weave it together so well. I can't wait to see what this all adds up to. What Ventus's connection to Skuld and Ephemera and the player are. Oh my god. Anyway guys, that is it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to subscribe for more. Have an awesome day, and I will see you all next time.